Oh, hello, great readers. I'm Belchan.
I'm Nimikung.
I'm Banchan.
In this class, I'll read all of you. Chap. 28 Sex 7 of Jane Eyre and Autobiography.
As.
Ah.
Jane Eyre and Autobiography. Brontë. Chap. 28 Sex 7. I made an effort to compel it to remain there at still. Omen must die, said a voice quite close at hand. But all are not condemned to meet a lingering and premature doom. Who or what speaks? I asked, terrified at the unexpected sound, and incapable now of deriving from any occurrence a hope of aid. A form was new form. Pitch dark night and my enfeebled vision prevented me from distinguishing. With a loud long knock, the newcomer appealed to the door. Is it you? Mr. John? Cried Hannah. Is these? Well, how wet and cold you must be. Such a wild night as it is. Come in, our sisters are quite uneasy about you. And I believe there are bad folks about. There has been a bigger woman who declares she is not going yet. Lay down there. Get up. For shame. Move off. Anna? I have a word to say to the woman. You have done your duty in excluding. Now let me do mine in admitting her. I was near. And listen to both you and her. I think this is a peculiar case, you must at least examine into it. Woman. Eyes. With difficulty I obeyed him. Presently I stood within that clean, bright kitchen in the very hearth trembling, sickening, conscious of aspect in the last degree ghastly, wild, and weather-beaten. The two ladies, their brother, Mr. Thano, the old servant, were all gazing at me. Thano. Who is it? I heard one ask. I cannot tell. I found her at the door, was the reply. She does look white, said Hannah. As white as clay or death, was responded. She wilful. And indeed my head saw him. I dropped. But a chair received me. I still possessed my senses, though just now I could not speak. Perhaps a little water would restore her. Anna. Fit on. But she is worn to nothing. How very thin. Is she ill? Famished, I think. Anna. Is that milk? Even me. The fire as she bent over me broke some bread, dipped it in milk, and put it to my lips. Her face was near mine. I saw there was pity in it, and I felt sympathy in her hurried breathing, in her simple words. The same bomb-like emotion spoke. You stray, repeated Mary gently. And Mary's hand removed my satin bonnet and lifted my head. I tasted what they offered me. feebly at first, eagerly soon. Not too much if first restrain her, said the butler. But a little more. Straight. No more a present. Sister. I felt I could speak. And I answered my name is Jane Elliot, anxious as ever to avoid discovery. I had before resolved to assume an alias. And where do you live? I was silent. I shook my head. Somehow, now that I had once crossed the threshold of this house, and once was brought face to face with its owners, I felt no longer outcast, vagrant, and disowned by the wide world. I dared to put off the mendicant to resume my natural manner and character. I began once more to know myself. And when Mr. Stir, a brief pause. So, what? Then said he. Nothing, I replied. My strength sufficed for but short answers. Tying to the word. Do you mean, she asked, that we have now given you what aid you require? I looked at her. She had, I thought, a remarkable countenance, instinct both with power and goodness. I took some courage, answering her compassionate gaze with a smile. I said he will trust you. If I were a masterless and stray dog, I know that you would not turn me from your hearth tonight. As it is, I really have no fear. Do with me and for me as you like. All three surveyed me, and all three were silent. And said Mr. Stray, Tano. At last, let her sit in her prison, and ask her no questions. In 10 minutes more, give her the remainder of that milk and bread. Mary and Diana, they withdrew. Very soon one of the ladies returned, and he could not tell which. Fire. In an undertone she gave some directions to Hannah. Along with the servant's aid, I contrived to mount a staircase. To be continued.